Hello and welcome to An Ink and Lyric. I'm using a Kakimori Brass Nib to write the header of Ink and Lyric with a combination of cursive and block lettering. And then I'm using a Herbie Glass Dip Pen from the Ink Flight subscription box to write the artist and song title, which is Avett Brothers, Murder in the City. Now, the song Murder in the City is important to my family, specifically my husband and I, because the chorus or some of the lines of the song really resonated with us, and we have incorporated those words into our relationship and our home. And I will speak about those lines as they come up. We've had the opportunity to see the Avett Brothers in concert a few times, and each time has been really enjoyable, with the exception of a moment at one concert where my husband and I were standing and enjoying the music, and we had a couple behind us that were really upset with the fact that we were standing, and they were making kind of negative comments about that. But to be clear, we were not the only people standing, they were the only people sitting. And so we chose to ignore them. We paid just as much to be at that concert as they did. So the lyrics read, "If I get murdered in the city, don't go revenging in my name. One person dead from such is plenty. No need to go get locked away. When I leave your arms, the things that I think of, no need to get over alarmed, I'm coming home. I wonder which brother is better, which one our parents loved the most." And at this point, the people in the crowd usually shout out, Scott. I sure did get in lots of trouble. They seemed to let the other go. A tear fell from my father's eyes. I wondered what my dad would say. He said, I love you, and I'm proud of you both in so many different ways. If I get murdered in the city, go read the letter in my desk. Don't bother with all my belongings, but pay attention to the list. Make sure my sister knows I loved her. Make sure my mother knows the same. Always remember, there was nothing worth sharing like the love that let us share our name. And so this is the phrase that my husband and I find to be so important. And we have created vinyl stickers to make wall art in both of our homes so far. And I actually have the last part of the phrase tattooed on my foot. So the phrase, I will repeat it again. Always remember, there was nothing worth sharing like the love that let us share our name. And so I am just writing out the last part of these lyrics. And I actually recorded this once before, and I ended up having to re-record it because I didn't love how my writing was with the Kakimori nib. And the inks that I used in this were Pilot Iroshizuku Inaho, which was a sample gifted to me by Miss Marilyn Darling. And I used Birmingham Pen Company's Sandstone and the Diamine and Cult Pens collaboration, Colosseum, called Colosseum, which I have currently inked up in my Pelican M400 in white tortoiseshell. So I'm writing that last important part of the lyric in my Pelican. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this.